Hello everyone, we welcome you to the platform of CLAT Next, and here we are going to talk about the upcoming CLAT 2026 exam, which we have around 10 months to 11 months remaining. And today we are going to talk about the strategy how to attempt math questions and prepare for that, because it is one of the important section. Without that you cannot able to get NLUs. Okay, so we are here to talk about the various sections, especially math, because we are here talk only about the quantitative techniques, because this is a session only for math or quantitative techniques. As apart from that, we have also providing you the session for other topic like legal reasoning, logical reasoning, current affairs and general knowledge sections, as well as English language, how to attempt and pursue or prepare for all of these sections separately. We are providing you that. Okay, apart from that, we have also have a module that if you want to connect from us for your CLAT preparation, you get all of these subjects in a one go, or if you want have, or if you have any problem and some thing that you are not good at quantitative techniques but you are very good at legal reasoning or logical reasoning, so you can only opted for math course also. Okay, so just not it is a bundle. If you wanted some individual subjects like English language, current affairs, legal reasoning, logical reasoning and quantitative techniques, so you can opt it for any one of them or more than one. If you go for all, there is a we have providing you the whole all year program, and for the subject wise or for the topic wise we also provide you the classes, but these classes are in the form of recorded or maybe live, whichever be feasible at that time. And at the same time you can also get access for some years, one for year, so that you can revise it for multiple times. And apart from that, we have provide also the mocks and everything, so you can able to complete your CLAT preparation with us and get some NLUs of your dream. Okay, so let we start with our math module. How we going to complete this module and what are the strategy you follow in the coming months so that you can ace this math section, because one of the easiest section is this, and the same time it is the one of the very less asked, that like in this 2025 CLAT it is only 25 or only 12 questions has asked. It vary from 10 to 14, this year 12, but all 12 are very easy questions and very you can done it in no time. Within 5 to 10 minutes you can able to complete all those 12 questions. See, I have also included that in this PPT, so you can have check on that. And I'm also going to tell you that these questions are not that tough as it seems, because the CLAT has changed its pattern and it makes question that seems very tough, but they are actually very easy, very easy. You can done that. And please stay away from your fear that develop under in you, that math is very tough, I am not able to do that. No, join us. I'm guaranteed you that you can able to complete any question that CLAT throw on you about math that is solvable. Not very tough question they are asking. This question seems tough, but it is very easy. So before jumping on that, we first understand what kind of CLAT want from you from the math as from his syllabus, how many questions everywhere coming, and what is the level they are tracking, or how they are changing this asking the question and the level of question. So our first slide is that how many questions that comes in the CLAT. See, this is the math section. See, this is the math section. There they write quantitative techniques. There they write quantitative techniques, not mathematics. See, they want, what do you want from you is the techniques of quantitative techniques, that is mathematical techniques they want. They don't want you from that you know very well about the maths. They just want techniques. Basically, 8th to class 10th, basically 8th to class 10th knowledge. Okay, so how many question they ask? See, the average isn't going between 10 to 14, they vary. Sometime it go 11, maybe 13, maybe 14 or 12. See, so the question varies from 10 to 14. The 2025, in 2025 we get 12 question only. Okay, and both are the easy one of the easiest question you have in the whole 2025 paper. These are the easiest question you have. Okay, and moving forward, see, in your English language they ask 22 to 26, they ask 22 to 26 marks question. This year around 24. Okay, in the current affair and general knowledge, ask 28 to 32 questions, asked 28 to 30 question. In previous year what they do, they simply give a statement and the 4 option, you have to complete it in that part. But from the few years back, like 22, 23, 24 and now 25 also, and most actively 26, but they may change because 25 questions are somewhat difficult in current affairs section. They what do, they just give you a paragraph. Okay, they just give you a paragraph. If it's current based question, that is current affairs, they give you paragraph and ask you, and this paragraph is not for your answer, it's just a reference that I am asking this, and then they ask you the question which barely present in the paragraph. Apart from that, there is second type, that is general knowledge. In the general knowledge section what they do, they ask like history question, so they give you the entire information in that. Okay, and they ask question 3 or 4 5 question, whatever they ask. So the 3 question is based on that paragraph and the 2 question is based on that current affairs. For example, they ask about the general dyer, but they didn't give his name and ask it in the option, so they can do that. And then come with legal reasoning, one of the very important part. Again 28 to 32 question, it vary between them. After that, legal reasoning, logical reasoning. Logical reasoning, they ask between 22 to 26. This is also very tricky subject. Why? Because sometimes they use or twist the words which make you the confused. But don't worry, if you have any problem, we are here, we can able to solve all your problem. The next, last and quantitative techniques, we already talked about. The best way to get out of the fear from all these things, first you have some knowledge or practice, basically practice, because knowledge everybody has. You already completed your 12th class, so knowledge you have. What do you lack is practice. Okay, in time bound manner. Okay, the practice you lack is in time bound manner. In time bound manner, or I can say in bounded environment. Okay, not the manner, in the environment, because when you are going to give this exam, when you already have completed your boards, but that the place where you familiarize that some friends of you are also there. But in this exam it is not that okay easy, it is not that easy. So you go there, you have no friends and no friends there. Okay, family or some family person which is with you, but it is not that important, as because as you enter in the exam hall, there is no friend of yours. Okay, and few people are seems like they know very well everything, and some people are seems like that they don't know, but we cannot say anything about them because some people are do intentionally that. Okay, so in that environment, how you opted those paper, the anxiety you have ki am I able to clear it or not, and or if you have very high confidence that yes I have prepared very well, but question come is like tough and you are not able to solve, you get panicked. So avoid all those things. See, avoid all those things We also have mock tests. Attempt these, and through this you can practice more and more. At the same time, you can also uh, uh, bring down your fear of this exam. See, there are three kinds of people who are going to give this exam. Okay, your competitor are of three types. Maybe you are also one of them. First one is, they know everything because everybody has studied, so they have knowledge, that is K, but what they lack is memory. They cannot able to recall. The memory section is weak. Okay, there are second kind of person. They have knowledge, they have memory, they can recall, but they cannot handle the pressure of the exam. And the third kind of person, they have knowledge, they have memory, they can able to handle the pressure. What problem is coming, it's they never had any mock, or what they do, they solve the questions like they solve the math questions from a book. What happened there is, the book has only math question, they can able to solve 100 question in 3 hours and 4 hours. What is the problem is, all the question are of same kind, but in your exam these question are not of the same kind. You have to solve many parts in that, like English, current affairs, reasoning, legal reasoning, mathematics. So all of them, these all three kinds will not going to perform very well in this exam. Okay, all three kinds will not going to perform very well in this exam. Okay, plus one more thing is the practice and revision. Revision plus practice, that is RP. What I called it is RP. If somebody is good at KM or KMP, or they are done very well mock, but they lack this at the very end of the exam, they also not going to perform well. So what you have to do is, you have to first individually prepare all these things in the coming months, because we have near about 10 months, because I'm not going to calculate 1 or 2 months that at the last or 1 month before the exam, because that is not the place for anything new. It is only the place for this RP, revise and practice as much as you can. Okay, so I'm not counting on that. I have only counting the rest 10 month, because January has also nearly half and half gone, so that is also not any important thing. So we have what we are going to do, this RP, we have only 10 months. Okay, in the upcoming 10 months, what we have to do is complete this section. Okay, if you're not, come to us, we will able to complete your own section. Okay, the link and the everything is given in the description. You can call us or visit our site, or you can personally come to our center here in Munshi Pulia near Lucknow, near Munshi Pulia. Okay, metro station. So what they do, the first person, KNM, that is they have knowledge, they have memory, they start practicing, and that practice is mock. Here we have divided these mocks in various sections, like individual. First we have going to give you mock for English language only. Why? First we have to identify what kind of problem or what kind of things that you lack in this language paper. So every mock is divided in this section, like this, like English separate this for 1 or 2 months. After that we are going to combine all them. Okay, so these people are good to go. Then here they do mock, they do everything, but they lack this. So for that we have also devised a plan that in a month we as CLAT Next going to revise and make you to practice these things. Okay, if you not able to do that, we have devised a plan that we force you to do that. Okay, so the problem of these people is solve. So identify where you stand in this or this, and according to your convenience reach us, or where you have already taking practices or coaching, go there. Okay, but if you have any problem, just comment in this section. We will very helpful or happy to solve your problem. Okay, so we proceed forward. I have talked about mocks, I have talked about the month left, I have talked about the kind of a student and the problem they face. I have also talked about how you going to proceed this exam. So the process that in this 10 months you do, we are talking about only quantitative techniques in this session. Okay, in this section. Apart from that, other section also has come in the pipeline, so you can get classes for other section too. Okay, so let me proceed forward to our next section. Is what? The syllabus. This is the official syllabus that CLAT give you. What is this? The CLAT quantitative techniques section of CLAT this will include short sets of facts or prepositions. Okay, they already told you that I am going to ask question in the form of sets, short sets and the facts or prepositions. Second, other textual representation. Textual representation means nothing but they're going to ask you about DI or case-led DI. Case-led DI. Nothing with that. It is DI or case-led DI with some bar or circle, anything they want. Okay. So the thing is with numeral information. This is nothing but DI. Okay. They have already told you that I am going to ask you DI. First fact, like a paragraph, there some points are given and you have to answer. The second, DI. Okay. You may require to derive information from the passage or question. Maybe right now they are giving the passage only, but maybe in the future they can also put sub question. Apply math operations. What kind of operation? That is percentage, division, addition, subtraction, or anything, basically bod mass or other operations. I am going to talk about all those operations in the in this section only. Okay, on this such a formation. Second point, the questions will require you to what? Derive. That is derive information. Infer. You have to use your inference also. Manipulate numerals. You have to manipulate the numerals. Whatever the numerals you have to do operation on them and manipulate them. Information set in such a passage. And last, apply the various 10th in standard mathematical operations. Whatever the operations you have in your 10th class, you have to apply all of that. That is statistical estimates, ratio, proportions, basic algebra, mensuration. Okay, areas such as this they have exclusively mentioned, that is ratio and proportional, basic algebra, mensuration and statistical estimate. This is what they provide you. They didn't tell you that we are going to ask the question on percentage. They didn't tell you we are going to ask the question of discounts, ages. Okay, they only tell you the one thing. We are going to ask the question about ratio and proportion, basic algebra, mensuration and static. That's all, nothing else. That's all, nothing else. Okay, so but we have already analyzed the questions from previous year and we find some important topics that we are going to cover. Okay, so let's proceed forward. Did you understand all those things? Okay, so we are going to proceed forward. Our next part, what are those sections? What are those sections? Before going to that, I am giving you some very simple plan how you proceed for math section. How you proceed for math section. See, what you have to do for math, Math is very easy. Nothing easier than that. In this paper too. What you have to do is, you have to practice mock, and sometime I've also seen that some students go for bank mock or SSC mock. This is very wrong. Don't do that. I am suggesting you don't do that. Only go for CLAT mock and previous year paper, PYQs. Solve PYQ. You have a better understanding of how to attempt these papers. Third thing is, the thrust area of CLAT is not very static. They are very dynamic. Thrust area is very dynamic. Why? Previous year they ask something different. This year they ask something different. They are not going to repeat everything. Yeah, they repeat operations, but not the theme. Sometimes that's why you feel like question is tough. No, this is very easy. But problem is the theme is changed, which makes you problematic for you, because you didn't have any experience, hand-on experience on those questions. So in the mock we cover all those things, and at the same time it is not F, it is T. Okay, it is T. And at the same time we have also devised the plan for individual student too, that some students are good at math but some are not. Okay, so we devise plans also to each and every student to get all 100% marks in this paper. Like if you have 12 questions, so I want all 12 correct. Okay, we have done in this year also, but okay, what I want in the upcoming 26, basically I'm going to teach you the math and the reasoning part. So I want all 12 questions to be correct, or 14, 10, 12, whatever question they ask in math, all questions have to be correct. Okay, so I'm proceeding forward. The next part, this is the question they have asked this year. This is the question they have asked this year. Let's see what they have asked. See, I'm not going to I'm not going to solve this question. Just I'm using this question as a reference what they have asked to you. Mr. Das is working in a construction company. Okay, he has a family including his wife and daughter. Fine. His total monthly income includes salary of this and 10% HRA. So first you know what is HRA. Okay, first you have to know what is HRA. That's the thing. This thing, majority of student don't know what is HRA, house rent allowance. Those who know, they can able to solve, but what about the others? What about the others? See na? So this is the problem. These are the theme. They change the theme. This is the theme. What I am talking earlier, what I have talked earlier, that they change the theme. Whatever you have prior knowledge is completely different in the question. So you get panicked. So do not get panicked. We complete all those things. So this is the theme, how trends alliance. So okay, nothing but due to increase in inflation. So first you have to also know about inflation. So this will be covered in your GK class, yeah, or current affairs. He keep a home budget that account for the income and expenses of the household. This question is very easy for commerce student, but what about science? They don't know about all those things. Okay, out of his total monthly income, he spent 25% on expenses, whatever they are, food expenses, 18% on paying house rent, 9 on the entertainment, 23 on the education, 30 on the medical expenses, and save 12%. What they did ask? Just a percentage question. Just a percentage question, nothing else. One of the easiest question they have asked. What? Percentage. What they did make it tough is this: house rent allowance HRA, house rent allowance, HRA and inflation. If you don't know about these two words, you are bound to incorrect this question. You are not able to correct it. See, that's the problem, bas, and nothing, और कुछ नहीं है, ठीक है. So how much they pay on house rent, how much does house rent he pay, the percentage that and divided by that, you get the answer. Okay, so I'm not going to here solve these questions. Okay, I'm not here to solve this question because it will be waste of our time. What I'm here is tell you that how to approach math and the lacunas or the problem that appear because of the theme and how to overcome it. Okay, next, same thing, same question they have asked. See here, they have asked simple question ki how much he has to save to come to this much of money. Then next, simple addition. This question is simple addition, nothing else. Mathematical operation, that is addition operation. Here again same question, multiplication and division option, percentage. Next, again what kind of operation? Percentage and subtraction. Subtract, you have to subtract, find something and subtract from the something and you get answer. Here what kind of this, how much money he spent on food and entertainment, what you have to find how much percentage it have and divided by the total, you get answer. Okay, then the next question they have asked, this is seems like very big question because you have to study it, take you around 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, but not that tough question is that also. See what they have, according to the estimate of World Inequality Report 2022. So the theme is what? Inequality report. In India, men earn 82% of the labor income, whereas women earn 18% of it. ठीक है ना, जो टोटल लेबर इनकम है उसमें से 82% किसके पास जाता है? मेन के पास. The men get 82% of the total labor income generated and only 18% go to women. A woman agriculture field labor make 88 rupees per day lesser than his male counterpart. सिंपल है, अगर इंग्लिश अच्छी है तो बहुत अच्छे से कर लोगे, इंग्लिश की अगर प्रॉब्लम है तो दिक्कत आ जाएगी. तो इस पेपर के लिए आपकी इंग्लिश भी अच्छी होनी चाहिए. ओके, सो यू हैव टू वर्क हार्ड ऑन योर English because to understand the language you want English, because this is also English comprehension too. It is just a comprehension with some numbers. According to the Ministry of Agriculture, this time while a man is paid this a day and an average a woman make a mere rupees 294. Okay, this is what they have write, 88 का difference. देखिए यहाँ से यहाँ तक आ गया. The cap in their daily wage is more than the cost of 2 kilo of rice. ठीक है ना, तो गैप जो है वो 2 किलो चावल से ज़्यादा है. मतलब this is indirectly they are telling that women starve because the income difference create or make them vulnerable for the food. बस इतना ही बोला गया है. ठीक है ना, ऐसे से लिखा गया है. अब इसमें देखो, ये थीम क्वेश्चन इजी था, आपको सब चीज समझ में आ रहा है. ठीक है ना, बता दिया है, पर कुछ क्वेश्चन में नहीं बताते हैं, बस डिफरेंस इतना है. ठीक है ना, यहाँ भी देखो कौन से ऑपरेशंस यूज कराए गए हैं. लेट्स सी. इफ द वेज पेड टू मैन वर्किंग इन एग्रीकल्चर सेक्टर इन गोवा आर दिस ऑन एन एवरेज, व्हाट इज द अमाउंट ऑफ वेज पेड इन दिस रीजन? कुछ नहीं है, अप्रोक्सीमेट में आंसर बनाना है. तो you have to understand also what is approximation. This is also an operation. What is approximation? The next simple multiplication and subtraction is there. So this is the multiply and subtract operation. Next, with reference to information 109, on based on that, which region of the below mentioned state offer the least wage? इसके हिसाब से किसमें सबसे कम वेज है? ठीक है ना, तो सिंपल कंपैरिजन. सेम क्वेश्चन, सेम. ठीक है ना. सो वी हैव डिवाइडेड द क्लैट सिलेबस फॉर 2025 एंड as you are going to proceed for 2026, we have also going to divide in parts like this. What 6 is 6. We have also covered this in 2025. Now in 2026 we are also going to cover in a bit more detail, because we have seen that some of the questions or some of the parts that CLAT has asked this year is a bit tough for the non some of the background student get good marks because they know that, and some of that didn't know that, so problem is created. So we have also completed our course like everybody get equal foot on this exam. Okay, so let's see what kind of syllabus we have to study. The first is basic calculation. What is basic calculation? That is square root, cube root, fractions, divisibility rule, digital sum, unit digit, है ना, यही bod mass, v bod mass, bod mass, v bod mass, okay, anything, these kind of things in the basic calculations. Moving forward, डिस्काउंट बेस्ड क्वेश्चन, ठीक, केसलेट्स, ठीक है. अब इसमें बहुत सारे सो परसेंटेज वी हैव I have included nearly most of the things that have been asked in the previous years, but there are some things also like caselet दिया है, okay, DI based on double DI, basically double DI, where you have two figures. Okay, we also included in it in present course. The next is miscellaneous DI. Miscellaneous means based on current affairs, based on current affairs, because every year CLAT changes its theme, so it based basically on current affairs. So you are not on disadvantage because CLAT has changed the theme and you didn't know about that. Okay, so moving forward, we also have profit and loss. They have also asked this question many times, but in the form of DI. And then next we have time in work. They asked is in individual question also, and make some DI and caselet DI on these problems. Okay, then next we have ratio and proportion. This is very important topic because it has all mentioned directly in the syllabus, as we seen. So here what we do is see what is the ratio first, and then what is proportion, and this mean ratio, mixture and aggregation. Apart from that, some basics of ratio. What is ratio, and plus other advanced questions. In this course we have complete ratio and proportion with this course. Okay, then next we have partnership. This is one of the important topic. As I am going to tell you, you can also do it by yourself too. See, if you have able to do that, you can do it by yourself too. Okay, then we have mensuration. They have mentioned it in your syllabus that directly that mensuration we am going to ask, basic mensuration, that is 2D and 3D. After that we have also permutation and combination. They didn't write it down at in this in your syllabus, but sometime they have asked, that's why I have included it. This is not that important. It is not that important. It is not important. ठीक, so there is a big no there. Okay, not important. Okay, this is not very important, but yes, we provide you some glimpse of permutation and combination so that you can able to solve question if they ask. Okay, and the last, this is the caselet DI. we have created a separate section for that, where you have a case-led DI every week to solve. So by the time you are going to give that exam, you have per week a DI, some DI questions, basically 5 as of now. We have do it that we provide you 5 questions on the weekly basis. So every month you have 20, and in 10 months you have around 200 DI case-led DI questions. This will cover entire syllabus of your DI. At the same time, you have also master these DI before the exam, so you are not feel anxious, or you have not an anxiety, and you don't feel left out because of this, because math is the section which help you, and if you do well in math, you will 100% surely able to get NLUs, because these questions are free. सच बताऊं, फ्री के मार्क्स होते हैं इसमें, बेहद आसान क्वेश्चन आता है, बट आप लोग कर नहीं पाते हो क्योंकि एंजाइटी है, कुछ लोगों ने मैथ पढ़ी नहीं होती है, डर होता है, तो उससे कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. अगर आपको प्रॉब्लम है, डर है, तो कम टू अस. इफ यू आर इन लखनऊ, कम टू मुंशी पुलिया मेट्रो स्टेशन. Near the metro station we have our institute there offline, and if you want us to mentor you or train you online, you can join us from our site. In the description we have already put all the details, so you can visit that. Okay, if you have any other problem or any question you want to ask from us, just comment. We are very helpful to reach out to you. And if you want one-to-one session, that what type problem you are facing right now, or what kind of a student I have already discussed in this video, you can call us. Okay, you can call and tell them that I want to talk to teacher or faculty for these kind of doubts, and they write it down your number. The person who on the other side of the phone, he write it down your number, he and she, whoever may be, he write it down your number. We are very at that as I'm get time, I'm personally call you. Okay, to clear all doubts. We are very helpful in these matters. Just what you have to do is just come to us if you have any problem, or come to anywhere or go to anywhere where you have already enrolled to clear your doubt. Because this paper, people what I face in these 2-3 years, that people fail in this paper not because they are bad in anything. What they do not clarify their doubts with their teachers or the faculty. Okay, they do not clarify their doubts. We have created this to personally mentor each and every student to clarify their doubts. If we clear your doubts, I am guarantee you will definitely get good rank. Okay, and just not in CLAT, and other exams also of the law. Okay, that CUET, ALET, LSAT, SAT, and the other exam too. Okay, so thank you very much for listening and viewing this video, and I have already provided you all the information. Thank you. My name is Vivek Mishra, faculty for all your reasoning and mathematics problems as well as current affairs. So if you want to talk to us or talk to me, just call us. I will be there for you. Okay, thank you very much, and the best of luck for your upcoming 2026 exam. Okay.